There it is. There's the sun. There it is. Oh my gosh, I'm looking directly. I can't help it. It's too beautiful. I'll just go blind. It's fine.
This is gorgeous.
Come see.
It is gorgeous. Oh, that's gorgeous.
You're gorgeous. Glorious. Sunrise snail.
Peak carcinization.
Captain's log, stardate 79018.7. Ensign Taliesin and I are on a seal quest. There's our boat, the Sea Serpent. Sounds slippery.
I'm gonna have to deal with the cold water getting for that. If you sit at the back, you get this sea thick.
In we go.
Ah. And they've got thick buckets as well.
They got thick buckets.
Yep.
There's our boat in the distance, nicely framed between our two heads, waiting to take us on. Oh! What a lovely chip! Oh my goodness, what a whirlwind!
Today's been awesome.
This has been a bit much for me. We were on the Sea Serpent and it lived up to its name. I've been on 3 speedboats before, ones that were supposed to be more bumpy than that, and that to me was terrifying. I was clinging on for my life, hissing, screaming, sinking my teeth into the sides. That was probably why we were sinking a bit, actually. It was so bumpy.
My stomach was in my mouth for most of it.
At the start of our journey, our tour guides said it doesn't get very bumpy. They don't chase the waves or anything like that. But we really had it in for us today with the weather. Wow, there's like 3.
So it's a couple of dolphins, it's a couple of dolphins. Part of my brain did know that there were dolphins near the UK, but I never thought I'd see them. I genuinely never thought I'd see dolphins. I thought that they were just so rare and wonderful and special. Of course I'm not going to see dolphins, but there they were. One did like a little spin. Oh wow!
I saw a dolphin belly. Amazing. There they are, Tal. Oh my goodness, those choppy waves.
Yeah, at one point a wave came over the bow.
They said this has only happened very rarely, but it happened to us. It splashed everyone on board. I had my camera out at the time. It still worked, but I was frantically trying to dry it, but everything was wet. That was a scary moment.
Yeah, fortunately, I was wearing a waterproof jacket and had a t-shirt on underneath, so the t-shirt was dry.
Dry-ish.
Dry-ish.
Yeah.
Is everyone suitably wet?
Yeah.
So that's the first time we've had a wave over the bow in a while. These three look like they've been caught out by the tide.
Yeah, the sunlight's on the way.
Yeah.
We saw a cormorant, a single cormorant,
Yeah.
gliding around.
We saw Kittiwakes.
Yes.
And we saw some herring gulls nesting on the cliffs.
Coastal gulls, so you're only going to find them in areas like this. They get their name from their call. So if you listen out, you should be able to hear them literally say Kittiwake.
What was the one he said had the nostrils in its mouth?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, the tour guide was talking about one of the birds and how amazingly it's adapted. Gannets. That was it.
We did see a fair bit.
Yeah. So these guys can't sleep in the water. That's probably what they're doing here. They look at us there.
Since the beginning of our relationship, we've been dying to see seals together because we've been watching seal videos.
Shout out to Neil.
Yeah, shout out to Neil.
We saw 3 of them. Their little heads bobbing in the water a little way off.
They were still quite a way away, but we're just happy we saw the seals. We saw their snouts mainly, their noses sticking up out of the waves. I wasn't able to film very much because I had my camera hidden for a lot of it.
We're having to paint the pictures for you with our words today.
Yes. The seals did not make any seal-like noises.
They were very quiet today.
Sleepy seals. I think the noisiest animals were me screaming. It was just so choppy. It was really cool. I loved seeing Tal's face filled with awe, and yeah, he's becoming a bit too much of an adrenaline junkie these days.
She might have to tame me again.
Yeah.
Back in the cage ago.
We're really lucky we got on the last tour of the day where the weather was acceptable. The conditions were so bad today that they had to cancel the other tours. I feel like there was more adrenaline on that boat ride than the entire bike ride. So many churning waves.
Because it was quite a small skeleton, they assumed it to be a female, and they estimated her to be about 2,000 years old. But they more recently had another look at the bones, about 2008, and discovered that it's actually a man, and he is in fact 33,000 years old. So back then the world would have looked very different. The UK would have been joined to mainland Europe, and the Bristol Channel would have just been a very small stream. They think that the red substance was ochre, and that it was a ceremonial burial, that he might have been a tribal leader.
I felt so sick afterwards. I was certain I was going to throw up at the end when the guide was helping me out of the boat. He was like, "Oh, I hope you took some good pictures." And I was like, thank you. No, it was an awesome experience. We saw so many wild things. We became wild things. It was a really good time. I feel shattered after that. As you can see, Tal is a sleepy seal. Only like 3 p.m.
Well, we were up at sunrise this morning, so...
Oh yes, there was that. 5 a.m. up we trot, and it was stunning, really beautiful. Totally worth it. Always go and see a sunrise.
So we came back in at about 6:30, went back out again for our complimentary breakfast at 8. So I had maybe another hour and a half sleep. The breakfast here is nice. It's nice getting that included.
Good breakfast. I'm glad I didn't hurl it all up again. We're about to enjoy our very nutritious pot noodles now.
And then we're going to be having some very, very nutritious steaks in the evening.
Boy, don't I need it. We've got a very long ride to Swansea tomorrow. Well, this time tomorrow we'll be catching a train to Cardiff. A last little rainy stroll around the beach before we are heading back tomorrow. Making the most of it and taking in that glorious view one more time until the next one. In fact, we may have a little trip planned together next year.
Stay tuned. Exciting news.